Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of G's at the Table.
I'm Ronnie.
And I'm Morgan.
So, welcome to episode 1.
Episode 1. Yeah, yesterday was episode 0 because
We just,
nagtatrial lang tayo.
yeah, just wanted to get the
yeah,
hang of things.
yeah, the hang of this live stream. It's really not our thing to be. Yeah, and yeah. So, anong pag-uusapan natin today?
So the topic for today is actually inspired by Rugin's and Denmark's video.
It's their vlog.
Yeah,
Yeah, the vlog.
it's their vlog. So I think Morgan already pasted the link so you can refer to it after this.
Right, that's correct. And yeah, it's more of an introduction of ourselves to our taste
Mhm.
in games or our perspective or our thought process on different kinds of games.
Yes.
And yeah, it's actually divided into three categories, and we'll be discussing three topics for tonight. And I hope this will be a short one. Okay.
Okay.
So, anyway,
First on our list is our games that
yeah, games that we don't like to say naman na we don't like.
yeah.
We don't want to use the word we don't like. But these are the games. Yeah, we somehow kind of tweaked Denmark and Rugin's list, but it's similar. The first one in our list is games that are least likely we're going to play.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if it is currently set up in a table and then someone asks you to play, like, are you going to say, okay, I'll play, or you will pass, or you will pick, or you will check kung may options pa? Di ba?
Yes.
Something
Or
like that.
mga tipong lalaroin mo lang kapag napilitan ka. Tipo ganun.
Yeah.
It's for the sake na makomplete yung number of required players.
Yeah, something
those
like
kind
that.
of things. Okay.
All right, so who will start?
Hindi ba natin ibigay yung list kung ano yung...
Yeah, okay. Sige, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay.
All right, so that's the first one. Second one in the list is games that are okay, like it's 50-50. Like, okay, if in-invite mo kami, okay, sige, we'll play that, but it depends on the mood siguro.
Depends on the mood.
All games naman, even the ones you like, still has a mood factor pa rin. So, ayun. Pero these are the ones that maybe you will say yes because, yeah, it's still a solid game.
Mhm.
But you might say no because maybe you're tired of it, you played it too many times na, and then, or for some other reason. So, those are the games that we have in mind. And we will be sharing you our thought process then on why we have chosen those games. And finally, these are the games that we will most likely play.
Yes, like mga 90% of the time,
90%
pag
of the time.
niyaya mo kaming laruin yun is we'll say yes.
Yeah. 90% of the time, 80%. Yeah, most likely this will, we will be playing that game like, okay, any time of the day,
Mhm.
or siguro if we have free time, okay, and then I pointed at that game, set up yun kagad.
Yep.
So yeah, those will be our topics
Okay.
for tonight.
So,
Without,
do you want to start or do you want me to start?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, ladies first again.
So, okay.
So, so first on my list for the game that I least likely play
Mhm.
is Avalon.
Avalon.
Yes, Avalon.
All right. Kaway. All right. Hey there, Ivan.
Hello, Ivan.
Okay. Thanks for dropping by. All right.
Okay, so Avalon. But this one is the bagong dating na
Yeah,
hindi pa bukas.
Yeah, it's a Kickstarter.
It's on your version.
It's a quest. The game is quest actually, which is like a different
Avalon
flavor
Big
of
Box
Avalon.
edition. But basically, first on my list that game that I would least likely play is Avalon.
Avalon.
So,
Is it Avalon lang or any form of
social deduction game.
deception game?
I think Avalon or Resistance. Well, pareho lang. Pareho lang naman sila.
Okay.
So, ayun. So, why? Most likely kasi, actually, while I was making the list, inisip ko kung is it because I don't like lying? But then, we also have other social deduction games. So,
Yeah,
hindi,
we have coup, we have
parang
deception.
okay lang sa akin din. So, so I think, ayoko si Avan kasi nasistress ako sa kanya dahil medyo transparent kasi akong tao. So, kunwari, kung ako yung nahuli mong spy, ma-obvious ka agad kasi madali ako mamula. So, and ayoko din yung feeling na I'm caught red-handed na lying.
Okay.
So, yun.
Is it so it's more, is it because that you really totally don't, or you're not comfortable with lying, or you're not comfortable with deceiving people?
Part of that din siguro. Part of my personality.
Madaling na, okay. All right. So, yan nga.
Madaling mabukeng. Exactly. So,
Yeah.
so hindi ako magandang kakampi ng mga minions or Mordred. Hindi rin ako magandang kakampi nung
Mga good.
knight. So, hindi ako pwedeng maging Merlin. Kasi madali ako mamula. Na-obvious ako kaagad. So, sobra akong nasistress sa kanya.
Okay.
And, pero kung siya favorite siya ng playgroup namin
It's,
sa
it's our family favorite. Hence, we still have this copy. Hence, we have those. These are the games na we still keep, pero we still keep because it's good. And I can personally attest to that Avalon, for Avalon, because it's very, very, ang lakas niya makahatak ng nakadalawang company na dalawa, or is it two companies where I introduced board games? So, and talagang malakas makahatak 'yan. All right. Before everything else, hey Luvin, hypa. Hypa lang tayo.
Yes.
All right. So I says, madaling mabuking. Pag madali kang mabuking, don't play deception games.
Yes.
Wala. Ayun. So ayun, AG, ang dami talagang hindi pambukas, grabe naman. Ouch. Hindi, ano to?
Bagong dating lang.
Yeah, we do have Avalon. Nasaan nga ba yung Avalon natin na original? Hindi ko kasi makita, so ito yung nilabas ko because magna 9 o'clock pa. Hey Ivan, thanks for dropping by. We have two Ivans in the house.
Hey, si Rugine.
Hey Rugine! Okay, kampi tayo. Ako bahala sa iyo, Ronnie. Ayan.
Pwede naman. I mean, nilalaro pa rin siya kapag, since favorite nga siya nung playgroup namin sa bahay. Parang ako lang yung feeler na...
kapag kulang. Kapag apat lang kami, kailangan ng isa pa. Sali ka na. Para mapuno.
Parang, sige. Pero kung may choice talaga ako, hindi ko siya lalaro.
Ayan. Hey Mark Ace, good evening. Thank you for dropping by, guys. And sabi ni, hindi na naman bukas ang game. All right. Okay. Actually, pang second half. Kasi this just arrived like weeks ago. Days ago. Okay, so more on Avalon. Okay, for me, it's not. I cannot show the game to you. The game that I least like playing are games that tends to be punishing. One is we played in the Year of the Dragon, ni Stefan Feld, because in my early years of my collection, I tend to collect Stefan Feld games.
Mo because of Castles of
Burgundy. And we tend to na okay na tayo sa medium level. We played heavy games, pero at first hindi ko siya na appreciate. Ayun, anything that is in the Year of the Dragon, Agricola, anything that's punishing, or anything that a game makes you work. These are not necessarily bad games, guys. Well, we forgot to say our disclaimers. Yeah, and yeah, these are just based on our own preference. These are not necessarily bad games. I believe these are good, especially Agricola being I think nag-top 1 sa BGG yun for a year na hindi pa tayo naglalaro. Yeah, yeah, it's Solkin, for example. So Solkin, ang ganda ng mechanic ng Solkin. Unfortunately, we don't have it na. And we even bought the expansions because of the player powers. Pero when we played it, we played it twice, no? Yeah, I think we played it twice. We gave it another shot.
Okay.
We played it twice. I played it like multiple times in BGA.
Oh, tapos hindi ka nanalo.
Wala, hindi ako nanalo doon. Yeah. Ang hirap ng timing na you have to really plan things ahead, and you also need to know when to put workers and when not to put workers, something like that. So it's challenging naman, like if you want to work your brain. Pero yun lang. It's too much for me siguro na instead of me playing for fun, parang I feel I'm working na tuloy. So yun lang. So yun lang those are one of the things na I would play. Siguro kung like yun lang yung choice, like we're in a game group and then a lot of people wants to play Solkin, for example. Ayun.
Sabi ng Denmark, don't you like offering corn to the guy? Yung kakao na lang. Pero sa tiyotawa ka.
Yeah,
Cocoa pala, cocoa.
Ano ba yung Luvin? Cocoa. Okay. Anyway, yeah. We gusto namin yung yung mechanic lang ng Solkin where it really works your brain out. We like challenging games, but not only on a certain extent lang. Okay, so any game that you still have in the list?
Yes.
Sure.
Next, I think is Tidal Blades.
Uy, okay.
Yeah, which is one of the games that we acquired for the first half of yan. So, guys, available pa po siya.
Yeah, we are actually selling this and ngayon namin sasabihin bakit.
Okay. So, ano nga ba siya? So, yung Tidal Blades, well,
it's a combination of worker placement.
Yeah, worker placement and combat. Tama ba?
Yeah, it's more on a thematic mechanic where you are trying to do a test through the die rolls, like something like that, like Eldritch Horror, yes. Like test for a certain skill or for a certain attribute.
Yes. So, yung gameplay ng Tidal Blades is something similar to like gladiators in competing in the arena or in the Colosseum.
Yeah, that's the idea of the game. So you are, anong tawag dito? Yeah, you're in the city of Naviri, tapos you are competing to each other to become the best Tidal Blade.
Or, best hero.
Yeah, best hero or best person on that city, something like that, or to becoming the next Tidal Blade by doing certain challenges. And you resolve challenges through dice.
Yes. So I think one of the things that I don't like about it is you need dice for your challenges and also to defeat the monster.
Yes, yes, that's correct.
In order for you to get additional dice is for you to kailangang successful ka sa challenges mo.
Right.
So, I think we were really unlucky that time when we played Tidal Blades. Kasi, yung rolls namin talaga, hindi namin nami-meet yung challenges.
Yeah, there is this,
yes,
okay lang yung challenge eh. There is this die, which is called the danger die, yes. In which every time you challenge, you roll that die then, and then it has a lot of X in that phases. And when you roll an X to a danger die, one of your die loses. The thing here is, in fairness naman, there is a mitigating mechanic wherein you can discard shells, which you collect in the game. And that will somehow avoid you from losing your die. And then parang on our first playthrough, parang ang nangyari sa actions namin is we're just getting dice and getting shells. Maybe we're not playing it the way it should be played, pero yeah, I believe the main core or the core objective in the game is to accomplish as much challenges and to also prevent monsters from entering Naviri.
And
then
I think isang factor din siguro kasi 'di ba merong third player
in a two-player game, may third player.
Because para maging tighter yung spaces for the worker placement.
Yeah.
And during our game, ang nangyari is sobrang advantage ng third player.
Yeah, ang hirap ng third player sa two-player
laging siya na yung nakauna dun sa points. The same time, dahil siya yung nakauna, may na-minus sa atin.
Yeah, something like that.
Umatak yung monster. So, alam yun, yung parang the entire first round, ang ginawa lang namin is collect shells just to mitigate yung
losing ng die.
Yes, so yun.
Yeah, that was a good point. Siguro ang pinaka-point niya, I also agree with her, is any game that uses the luck factor of die to decide whether it is a success or not, that's something is siguro a little bit red flag in our taste.
Yes, and yung mga tipong games na sisirain niya yung pangarapan. Joke.
Yeah.
Sisirain niya yung mga pinundar mo.
Yeah, I think it's part of that's the punishing part. Na you lose your dice if you
yung ayoko. Sa like same then with Year of the Dragon, diba?
Yeah, it's like yung pinaghirapan mo siya kunin and then the game will take it away from you. So again, these are not bad games. These are not bad games. And if you check on BGG, it's even above 7.5. And I know a lot of people like this game. This is similar to if you played what's the game similar to this one? Champions of Midgard. Yeah. Hindi pa ba nalaro yun? Yeah, but it's similar to that. And yeah, kasi you are defeating monsters coming into the village, and at the same time you are setting sail to defeat more monsters. So something like that. So ayun, kaya least likely played siya, and this is actually for sale.
So maybe we could play it again pag two players.
Siguro pag mas maraming player,
mas masaya. So
yeah, the thing is, the way our thought process in welcoming games in our shelf is, number one, it must be a good two-player game kasi most of the time we just play together. And wala don't have a choice. Grabe naman. Ayun. Similar din to games like we do like dice naman. Similar din sa Catan. I felt the same with Catan. Okay, we were waiting for your turn and then turn mo
naging rubber
pa. Yeah, so something like that. So yeah, those are the games that siguro we like luck, but in a certain extent, like it's not necessary naman na we don't like dice. In fact, dami nga naming games with dice eh.
Yeah, yung Dwellings of Eldervale, diba? There's still combat, but it's not too punishing kasi even if you get defeated,
you will have a reward.
Mm-hmm. So, yun.
Ganon.
Okay, let's check our comments.
All right, let's go to our comments. All right, let's start from the top. Okay. All right, yeah.
Sorry. It's Fred. Uy, Fred.
Okay. All right, Fred, good evening. Hey, Fred, good evening. Nice to see you. All right, kumusta Axie natin? And yun, hope to play with you again, Fred. And Denmark, but Solkin. Okay. Anyway, this is and the Blue Skulls, yung Blue Skulls ng Solkin. Yeah, you don't remember. Tidal Blades. Yeah, it is. It is a good game. Quality wise, it's good components. Yes. And I like the insert.
Aesthetics niya, maganda din.
Aesthetics. Tidal Blades.
Yung backstory ng per character, maganda din.
Yeah, backstory. It's really thematic. Yun nga, like what people said yesterday, like yung hybrid games. This is one of them. Okay. Tidal Blades may episodes, di ba? Yeah. There will be an episode 2 of this. I think nasa BGG na eh. Okay. Para masyadong, it is table hog. We have to spread our table. Hindi naman natin in-spread. But if you see one of my posts on I usually post pictures of our game, of our setup. As in, 2-player game, sikip na kami. So what more if you are playing this with 4? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roll to resolve. Yeah, that's correct, Denmark. It's roll to resolve.
Kung malas ka.
Actually, hindi. I was actually thinking of this. Actually, Forgotten Waters is, we played Forgotten Waters together. It's okay. Okay siya. The thing is, it's more than the roll to resolve. There's this one die that really punishes you if you roll badly.
Parang minalas ka na nga with your challenge na hindi mo
nakuha.
Tapos
may danger die pa.
May danger die ka pa.
Oh, it simulates like the danger in the challenge makes you injured, something like that. Hey Dwayne, long time no see. Hello G's. Nakita ko yung episode nyo kanina. And then Rugine. All right. Ayaw ko din nung ganon.
Hindi masaya. Pinaghirapan mo.
Pinaghirapan mo. So those are the games that we try to avoid and we try to do with each other then. Ayun lang. Okay. I think.
So, is there anything else on your list that you least like? Or
anything else in my list? Okay. One. Although these are games na wala na rin sa collection natin, anything that I least like is games that takes too long for its weight, its complexity. Like it takes, when I say too long, like more than 2 hours or almost 3 hours. One of which is Altiplano.
Mm-hmm.
Which
yung
is
mga alpaca.
Yeah, yung mga alpaca. Yeah, alpaca. Hey, yun, mga alpaca. Hey, Kio, thank you for dropping by. So ayun. Yun, I think it took us like more than 2 hours just to finish the game. And then I was reading the expansion rules. Meron silang although hindi na natin.
Expansion pa.
Yeah, we did. Although hindi na natin na-try yung expansion and we even bought wooden inserts for that kasi ang daming components. Ayun. And then next is Underwater Cities. Underwater Cities is it's a very good game. It's a worker placement, tableau builder, and it's some sort of city building game. Na yun lang. If that game could somehow be quicker, and it just so happened lang na there is another game that we think is similar to that we'd rather play, which is for us it's Energy Empire. Energy Empire, which is also a worker placement, tableau building, engine building. And it plays quick, like 1 hour and a half, or minsan, for the both of us, no? So yun siya. So those are the games that I personally tend to, for its weight, if it will take us 3 hours or more, I'd rather play a little bit heavy on that.
Okay.
So, okay.
Meron pa. Political games.
Yeah. Lastly, games that are political. We tried that. Wala na rin sa collection namin. We had Game of Thrones, the board game, 2nd edition.
Mm-hmm.
And we had Battle for Rokugan. We had although meron pa tayong mga political dyan, pero yung mga small, like Exploding Kittens can be political. Like basta yung any games that somehow biglang magkampihan, tapos biglang ikaw yung pagtutulungan, something like that. Yeah, I know a lot of people enjoys that. And to a certain extent, na-enjoy ko siya while playing it. Pero if pag ikaw na yung tinarget ng lahat, parang it's really not that good. Pag naman ganyan. I remember Jake posting
yung yung siya na yung nagluto
for
the birthday.
For the birthday. It's similar to that experience. I really feel that. I feel that guy.
Na-feel ko siya.
Oo, na siya yung nag-host, tapos nindaro sila ng Game of Thrones, siya yung and then nag-antay siya for 2 hours. For 2 hours, 3 hours?
Parang
something like that. Yan. Alright. So, comments, Energy Empire is love. Yeah, one of the it's still in our collection. Like it's 2019 yata, 2018 game, and matagal natin hindi nalalaro, but whenever we play it again, parang this is nice.
I think we played it as part
Christmas.
of list natin nung
Yeah, Christmas.
12 games before Christmas.
Yeah. Pero before that,
Ah,
like
parang what,
more than a year. Yeah. More than a year. Okay, let's go with the comments.
Okay.
Okay.
If you had to compare each other to a board game, ay,
Okay.
parang Miss Universe question naman to.
Oy, Kiyo, ano ba to? If you had to compare each other to a board game, which ones you would be?
Okay. We can reserve this for later, I guess.
Yeah. Kiyo, remind,
Isipan mo na
pang universe question to.
Miss Universe.
Okay. So I think that's all for me.
Okay.
For me. Thank you for
That's all for
reminding. Yeah, that's it
That's
for
all
me.
for you? Okay.
Mm.
Any impediments?
Wala naman. Okay.
Okay.
All right, so those are the games that we least won't play. Hindi naman never.
Mhm.
Okay, we still give chance to it. I remember I played Tolkien with Dwayne on BGA. If you remember that, Dwayne, and he beat me. Pero yeah, it's a good game. But yeah, yun lang. Siguro for the both of us, medyo hindi na.
Maybe we could give it a try.
But not own. Yeah, we could play
Yeah,
it, pero
we
not something that we would own siguro.
Yeah.
No. All right, let's go to the next one. These are the next category.
Next category.
All right, let's go to the next category, which are the games that are 50-50. It depends on.
That are okay.
It really leans on your mood. Although sabi ko nga kanina, all games somehow has a factor in what your mood is. Pero this is really heavily, moderately depending on your mood.
Yes.
Like if you walk into a convention, you see that people playing that game, and then niyaya ka nila, pero you're seeing other better options.
Mm-hmm.
Medyo okay, I'll pass. I'd rather play this.
Balikan kita, parang ganun.
Or ayan.
Okay.
Or siguro games, that's games that you get tired of counts, o iba yun.
Parang you don't like to play na, di ba? If you get tired of it.
Well, kasi you have a lot of plays.
Nanawa ka na.
No. Okay, so these are the games that are 50-50.
That are okay.
That are okay. It's okay.
Okay for us.
Okay for us. Okay din itago. Okay din
Yes,
wag na lang.
second choice games. Perfect.
Second choice games. Thank you, Ron.
Thank you.
Okay. So, okay. Wanna go first?
Okay. First on my list would be Carcassonne.
Okay, Carcassonne.
Yes, Carcassonne. Because I mean
we played this first at
asan yun?
Dice and Dine. Like 2016?
2016.
Yeah, 2016.
After nung pandemic.
Yeah.
Pandemic tournament.
The pandemic tournament where we met Dwayne, we met people. Yun yung first exposure namin to the community. And kami syempre. Hello.
Okay, so Carcassonne, very simple mechanic lang niya.
Mm-hmm.
It could be it's a gateway game. So kung gusto mo siyang pambanlaw or pambanlaw na game, you can go back to Carcassonne. And if you want additional complexity, you can use the expansion. So
you can add expansion.
Ano ba yung expansions na kasama dito?
Hunters and Gatherers.
And yung Bishop, Rivers?
Yeah, it's part of the base. Yeah, the mini expansion, which is the River, the Abbot. So it also makes the game longer.
Gardener.
Yeah, it adds some rules.
Yes. So it's okay for me kasi yun nga kung gusto mo lang maglaro na hindi ka masyado nag-iisip, but this can be very cutthroaty din, di ba?
Yeah, if both of you have played, are seasonal players of Carcassonne, it gets cutthroat. Like we used to play this on the app na. Even before matulog, magka-Carcassonne kami. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we played this a lot of times na rin, you know.
Yes.
Yeah. So
and what the thing that I don't like about this, same with the theme no previous game, na there are times na you're building your city yun, di ba?
Yep.
You're building your city. You're just waiting for
yung castle.
You're just waiting for one tile.
Mm-hmm.
Tapos merong makikiagaw ng city mo. At mas marami pa siyang worker. Tapos siya yung nagkumpleto ng work nung city mo. At gusto ka na yung points.
Yeah.
Same goes with yung sa garden.
The farm.
Yung
The farm. With the farmer. Yeah.
The farmer. Na pwede siyang magkaroon ng city na piso shots lang, yung tipong dalawa na.
yung ganun na city, tapos kakabatan. Tapos 3 points na siya.
3 points na siya. Tapos, ayun, kahit paghirapan mo siya ng matagal, pag nagkaroon ng mga ganun types of like cities.
Yeah.
Parang mawawala yung pinaghirapan mo for the entire game. So,
yeah, it can be as cutthroat as it. Ito yung mga games na simple lang, but if played by seasonal gamers, like yung sabi ito ni Denmark, like My Little Scythe, it's an easy game, pero it can go cutthroat. Even Alhambra, actually. I played that on different players at BGA, and yeah, sobrang cutthroat nga. Grabe. Ayun.
And yung sa app, well, magaling app version, kasi unlike the physical game, nakikita mo kung ano yung mga tiles na pwede mong i-expect.
I think that's what makes it a little bit cutthroat then for the both of us. Na nakikita ko kagad yung sakop niya.
May planning siyang nagaganap. Ako, pa rin. Hindi ko tinitingnan. Parang feeling ko yung physical game pa rin.
Yeah, those are the disadvantages of using the app sometimes.
Yes.
Like the ones in we're playing Brass with some friends like si Laluvin, si Art, si Ian. On a site where it automatically computes your points. Even in mid game, you can see the points.
Mm-hmm.
So which is normally that doesn't happen kasi points are being scored at the end of each age. So yan lang. Okay, pag nangyari yon, gawin mo yung ginawa ni Rugin. Flip the table.
Yan nga, kasi wag makikiagaw dun sa city.
Yeah.
Sa farm.
Yeah, I used to do it. I used to do that to her. Ayan. Pati yung farm. Yung una hindi naman siya kabit, tapos gagawan ko siya ng kakabit para
minsan intentionally niyang gagawin yun.
Ayan.
Para mag-asar lang.
Okay.
So, yun.
Ayun. Ako siguro one of my second games na siguro second choice is wala na rin tayo ako masyado mapakita ngayon. Well, I have one which is Pandemic. Pandemic siguro. It's
kaya pala pag niyayaya kita mag-pandemic.
Hindi naman. Sige,
kaya pala binenta mo.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Nakakatawa. This is a second acquisition. Yeah, I personally sold the first one. Pero
with expansion pa yun. No?
Yeah, with the On the Brink. Pero yeah, kasi pag you played it several times and then you were using hindi yun yung reason. The reason why bakit ko siya binenta.
Kasi bibili ka noong 10th year anniversary.
Yeah, and then we just finished yung Legacy. Yeah, once you finish the Legacy, parang you don't want to go back to this na. Parang okay na ako
parang okay na tayo for me kasi.
Yeah.
Parang okay na ako to play it. Kasi parang yung isang part ng Legacy talo tayo. So we tried na manalo.
Yeah, you have set 2 chances per month.
Parang 3 times yata tayo.
No, I think we
3 plays in the day. Kasi natatalo tayo sa Legacy. So yun.
So ayun. So yun. This is sabi ko nga, this is like my second choice. Siguro one of the reasons is this is one of the games that we've been playing since we started the hobby. And I think it's still solid. Pero there are a lot of games that are cooperative that somehow gives more challenging experience. Maybe siguro Spirit Island.
Sobrang challenging naman.
I like the card aspect ng Spirit Island. I would play
Spirit
Island.
Hindi ba pwede yung lang medyo chill na challenging.
Yeah. The recent challenging co-op that I'm a little bit hooked to pero sa BGA was The Crew. Yung The Crew.
Hindi pa natin
na-continue. Yeah, we played it once pero we have to play the campaign sometime if may time. So ayun, paano ba? How do I explain it? Siguro most ng okay game sa akin is
sawa ka na.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, one din isa din yung Scythe, Terraforming Mars. These are the most very well-known games, even top 10, top 50 games in BGG. And kasi Scythe is the game we keep on playing sa office.
Office, yes.
Parang okay.
Yung sa office, doon.
Oo.
Parang na-exhaust na yata lahat ng...
Yeah, something like that. Although I don't claim to be the best player in Scythe. Tapos Terraforming Mars din, Blood Rage, mga ganong games. These are good games.
Play mo na.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
So those are siguro yun yung mga okay lang sa akin na game. I'd rather play a new one, I'd rather play a new game or something that I really like. Okay, so lang, okay lang. Not sure if it is something that we keep. The reason why we reacquired this is because nayaya namin yung siblings ko, nayaya kong maglaro. Even I even invited yung bunso namin in a convention ng Board Game Express.
Yes, I think before nung quarantine.
Yeah, I think that was the last board game convention before quarantine.
Yes,
and then he really liked it. And then I brought him here. Tapos parang nahihirapan ako mamili ng games na ipapalaro sa kanya. I think that's the weakness of our collection, yung mga welcoming games. And so sabi ko, we had the Iberia.
Yeah.
Yung Iberia version ng Pandemic, which I personally would prefer playing rather than this one.
Pero kasi hindi na-eradicate yung, tama ba?
Hindi.
Hindi na-eradicate yung mga
disease doon. Walang plane, you have to build rails.
Rails at saka ship.
And then there's a variant na the people infected with virus goes closely to the hospital. So yeah, it's a different twist. Well, it's more similar siya dito. Pero yan. And then sabi ko, yun yung first pandemic na introduce natin sa kanya na we were wishing na how I wish we could have this or we could borrow from someone. And then nag-sale sa Amazon and then
here it is.
Okay. So kung ayun, siguro we'll be acquiring yung expansion.
Alright.
Okay.
What do you mean?
So ayun, yun yung mga games na I think okay lang sa akin.
Yun. Sa akin din. Sa akin Scythe, I think it's my first game na sandbox yung scoring niya.
Yeah, it is. Like you could choose different ways to get stars. You need to deploy 6 stars yata. 6 stars, no?
Yes. And at the same time, it was my siguro introduction. Hindi pala. Yun yung mga minis niya na yung sa mechs niya natuwa ako. Kasi inisip ko if it's my first time na nakakita nung mga minis.
Yeah, that's your first dudes in the map, di ba?
Descent.
Descent, okay.
Descent, yeah. Pero I didn't play Descent. He owned just Descent.
Wala rin. Wala.
So, anyways, yung sa Scythe, yung sa component, sa part ng Scythe na medyo okay lang din sa akin. It's kasi di ba may combat.
Yeah, may combat yung Scythe.
When we're playing it, we don't combat.
We don't do combat.
We don't do combat. So, parang ka lang siya, area control.
Yeah.
Pero pakit lang naman.
Yeah, when we play it together, we combat is not an option.
Yes.
Combat. Pero yeah, it still works.
Wala pang, hindi pa ako emotionally ready for combat that time.
Combat.
So, yun lang. For area control lang, yung acquire na resource.
Upgrade.
So, parang hindi namin na-maximize.
Na-utilize yung...
yung design talaga ng site for its gameplay. Mm-hmm. So, I would still play it.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps, emotionally ready na rin ako for combat.
Okay.
So, kasi I was thinking yung sa Dwellings of Elderville is may combat factor na rin, di ba?
Yeah, but for surprisingly, you like that.
Yeah, I liked it.
Maybe because the combat really, it's not really that bad. When you die in Dwellings, it's like Blood Rage. They go back anyway.
Yeah.
And it even rewards you with a sword which you could use to mitigate dice.
Yep.
Oo.
So, yun.
In Scythe kasi ang sakit kapag may gusto kang puntahan and then natalo ka sa combat, balik ka na naman. So and then hindi ka pa yung red faction, so you have to move every other
Every
turn.
turn.
Every other turn.
Kasi hindi mo pala
Pwedeng gamitin ulit. Yeah, those are games that that it's okay. I would say okay lang din yung I would also like to add to that when we play Terraforming Mars. We played Terraforming Mars like siguro a couple of times, and we play it with the friendly variant. There's a friendly variant in BGG wherein if an event will let you destroy plants, gain half of that plants instead. So we do that na as a variant para hindi kami nagsisiraan. And ayun, mga ganong
yun
stuff.
Yung team talaga namin. Ayaw namin masira.
Pero yun lang, parang it's not designed that way kasi na parang so, we are house ruling it. Yeah.
Parang tinitweak mo siya, yun tuloy, hindi mo na-enjoy yung entire experience.
Yeah, it's so, not, parang pinipilit nating
maging friendly.
Maging ano sa game na yun. It's really not for our taste.
Okay. Let's see the comments.
Alright.
Ay, ito. Wait lang.
Taas ka pa. Yan.
From Ron, I like Star Wars Carcassonne.
Ooh, you can bounce off other players. I haven't played this. Nakikita ko na itong Star Wars Carcassonne, pero parang it's one of the games na hirap nang hanapin. Okay.
So, if there's a sale, will you buy it?
Well, ayan, so yan. Sabi, hey Dwayne, sabi nito, wag nakiagaw. Yes,
tama.
Wag nakiagaw.
Hindi maganda yun.
Hindi magandang nakiagaw. That's not.
Okay.
Hey Ivan, ang hirap ng The Crew. In real life, ang daming shuffling. Well, true. Oo.
Well, I don't know kasi first time ko na siya nalap. Hindi pa natin nakakontinue.
If you go through the campaign, one campaign on the other. Yeah. Pero in BGA kasi sobrang dali niyang laruin.
Ito, sabi na Denmark. Rusviet and Polonia.
Yeah, Rusviet ba yung red? Polonia is yung bear, yung white, yung you could do get. Okay. Yun yung favorite mo, yung you get to when you get to an event, you resolve to. Not sure, I'm not sure. Okay. Dwayne, si Dwayne. Yeah, it's Dwayne's. I think it's Dwayne's favorite. We haven't played this Dwayne sa ano. I have the app pa rin. I'm up for playing it. And yeah, Polonia. Okay. Yeah, Polonia pala. My bad. All right. So okay. So I think those are the okay games in our list. Na ayun lang. Okay, let's go to the final one.
Okay. So
these are the games that we will most likely play. Like yeah, like okay, wanna play a game? How about this one? Sige, set up mo na. Okay. So ganun kami dalawa. Tapos
set up na niya.
Oo, set up mo na. Ako taga-set up.
Okay. Set up mo na.
Okay.
Higa mo na ako.
Yeah, okay. So what's your game? What are your games?
For me, it's Pandemic.
Okay.
Pero ang problema, ayaw na pala yung maglaro.
Yeah, no, hindi naman ayaw. I like the game. I just don't. Siguro I didn't just like it much as you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Siguro kasi I really like Pandemic. Kasi when I first played it, I had the medic card. And it for me it was powerful talaga.
Yeah, that's
sobrang proactive niya into eliminating, removing cubes, protecting yung mga ganun.
Medic and scientist combo. That's how we play the Legacy. And we never changed characters.
So I think this is one of the games that really got me into the hobby of Pandemic.
Yeah.
And we even had that
It's actually the first co-op. Fully co-op.
So yung ang tawag nito, we also had yung dice version.
Yeah, the pandemic dice, yeah.
But parang it does not scratch yung.
Parang we'd rather play that one rather than that dice. Yeah, it's the same stuff. Like, medyo hindi nag-work yun.
So yun. So I really like the Pandemic. Siguro ko dun sa mga friends ko that I wanted to join the hobby, ito yung nire-recommend ko sa kanila. Like,
Yeah.
di ba, with Rog, with
Yeah, we played it with your
Jero,
friends. I was with
and even kay Gab.
yeah,
Were
si
you
Gab.
with Gab?
Yeah, with
Yeah.
your office mates.
Yeah, so, ayun, yun, yung pandemic. That's why I liked it.
All right.
Pero with the medic.
Nice. Yeah, with the
With the medic, option. So, sometimes, kung feel maglaro, parang do you want na random ba? Random ba? Or gusto mo maging medic ka lang? Hindi na, yeah.
Okay, parang sa Deception, lagi kang forensic.
Yes, ako lang yung forensic. Okay.
So yeah, Dwayne says, I also have Sight up. Medyo rusty na sa Sight. I don't believe you, Dwayne. Just kidding. Okay, I haven't played a long time. Sure, let's play sometime. Let's host or facilitate the game. In fact, I haven't seen you, Dwayne, for some days. Parang sobrang busy si Dwayne sa work. All right, next is, okay, I like Pandemic Hot Zone, North America, because it's much smaller. Yeah, it's the quicker game na like 3 diseases lang. And then the map is so small. Yeah, North America lang siya. And yeah, I think it's like best siya for office games. Like, okay, we have 15-minute break or 30-minute break. Hey, Kelly! Nice to see you. Okay, kumusta sa Bacolod, bro? Hope you're doing fine. Keep it up following this. Yeah, I met Kelly nung first namin sa tabletop, like 2016.
Yung plans pa na, tama ba? Plans to go there, yung mga tipong gano'n.
Oo. So, yun.
Yeah.
Yes, been so long. Okay. Yay, pandemic. Yeah, sabi nga ni Denmark sa video nila that he wants, when his kid grows old, he will first play that.
Next.
Ayan. Natuwa ko nung sinabi ni Rujin, bakit andyan pa yung game na yan? Parang yung mga kabatch daw niya nawala na. Alright, heirloom game yan.
Papamana.
Ang papamana daw ni
nakalagay
Denmark.
sa last weekend.
Ito yung una mong laruin.
Ang pandemic ay ibibigay ko kay.
So, ayun siya. Okay. Alright.
Ano ba yung pinakaluma nating game? Avalon?
Well, that's one. Avalon. Actually, hindi ko na maalala. Okay, hindi ko na maalala.
Sa dami ng nabenta.
Yeah, how our shelf shifts. Yeah,
Yes.
sobrang nag-shift yung shelf namin. Yeah. Ano po ba? Yeah. So for me, the first game I had in mind that siguro hindi kita hihindihan pag niyaya mo ako maglaro is okay, Brass Birmingham. This was actually introduced to me by a friend, si Franco Regalado. Thank you for introducing this to me, bro. But we played his copy na yung Lancashire, yung the original Brass. Hindi pa nga Lancashire yung pangalan, Brass lang. And then I remember how struggling I was for 3 hours. We were playing this for a 4-player game.
Yes, thank you, Franco, for his patience.
Yeah, that time hindi ko rin na-appreciate yung Brass at nung play ko na yun.
Mm-hmm.
And kaya I was parang okay na ako sa medium weight, like Stefan Feld, so let's go with that. Yung mga Italianong board game designer.
But what changed your mind?
Siguro okay, what changed my mind
of the poker chips?
Yung co-admins ko sa TGPH, si DJ, he owns the Game Gallerist. Medyo nag-struggle din ako actually. And si Benito, he really loves or has passion for heavy games, yung mga ganong complex. So for some reason, pag nag-meet kami, parang walang choice. Okay, let's play that. Great Western Trail. Okay. Ano pa ba? Yun. Vita Lacerda, Vinos. No, not Lisboa.
Si Franco pala.
Si Franco, oo. Vinos and what Kanban, the red version. So ayun. So okay siya. Okay, parang okay. It's good na experience mo. And then for some reason, hindi ko alam ba't ako bumili ng Lisboa. I think Lisboa was really hyped back on these days. Na gusto kong magustuhan yung game ni Vita Lacerda. Yeah, pero it's not working. Maybe I should give it a try. And then according to Rado, well, it's one of the games that are very sandbox, which is yun din yung nag-introduce sa akin to many Euros, yung mga sandbox games. And ayun, I decided to purchase it. And then I was about to, parang tagal niya nang nandiyan. So hindi ko siya inaaral. And then I was chatting with Franco, I have Lisboa, baka. And he offered to teach. And then hindi man nag-drop by siya dito sa bahay. And then we played it with my friend James. And then ayun, ang ganda ng pagkakaturo niya. And then for some reason, wow, doon ko siya na-appreciate na okay to Like, yeah, why not?
Brass yung pinag-usapan natin.
Well, okay. Anyway, brass. Yeah, brass. Okay. Okay. Hindi ka nahihindihan pag niyaya mo akong brass because
Pero what changed your mind nga?
Okay. Oo nga, no? Sorry. Nawala ako.
Ito sa Lisboa.
Okay. What changed my mind is because when Brass Birmingham, well, nung Lancashire din binili ko siya.
Oh, yeah.
What changed my mind, yun nga, because of the Lisboa incident. Like, okay, it opened my eyes to, okay, let's give heavy game a chance. Like, I pinlay ko ulit yung Brass, nilaro ko ulit yung Gallerist, which dati hirap akong intindihan. And then, siguro maybe because at that time we have played a lot of games na. And the time I was introduced to these games, hindi pa ako ganun ka-ready. Like, siguro mga nalalaro pa lang na rin, mga Stone Age, mga Worlds of Waterdeep, tapos biglang ganun. biglang ganun game.
So,
tapos parang, what?
Hindi pa tayo nakakapag-grind.
Hindi pa, wala pang grind. Kumbaga, level 5 ka pa lang. For you to appreciate that you're level 10 dapat. Parang
parang merong, level of complexity. Kailangan mo daan yung level of complexity from level 1. Hindi ka pwedeng jump to level 10.
Yeah.
Something like that. Okay.
Brass is a game kasi sobrang elegant ng mechanics ng Brass. You just play a card, resolve it, and then draw or choose an action, then draw a card. So basically, ganun lang yung rule niya. It's very elegant. And we chose Birmingham because it's a little bit
better art.
Well, we had the Lancashire before, pero
kasi mahirap i-pronounce.
Lancashire. Maybe it's a Birmingham. Okay,
Birmingham.
Anyway, it's yung mapa niya mas maluwag, so you could doon ka dito ako. Sa Lancashire hindi, talagang magkakabanggaan talaga kayo. Ayan, so
ba't ka nakikilink?
Nakikilink. Siyempre, links are points. But anyway, yeah. Strategy mo yun, kinopya ko lang.
Oo.
Okay, so ayun. So this is one of the games that hindi kita hindian. Unless may work ako, kanina nahindian ko sila Ivan. They played this a while ago. Laro ka? Hindi, may work ako eh. So yeah. Good job. Ano pa ba? How about
well, Brass. I really like Brass then.
Okay, let's keep this here.
I like Brass. Di ba parang you bought pa yung parang poker?
Yeah. Yung poker, yung Iron Case.
Iron Case, yes. So it adds to the being tactile of the game. So,
yeah.
Ang ganda ng feeling. And ayun, it's one of the games na I didn't realize that it's heavy na pala.
Wow.
Because I enjoyed it that much.
Wow. Okay.
Ayun.
In fairness, na-gets mo rin kaagad. I mean, compared to me, na when I first played this, parang...
Siyempre, pan na ako eh.
Natatanungan. Marami. Saka, before I introduce this to you, like, we played a lot of games na. Especially yung mga Concordia, Steppenfeld, mga similar mechanic that goes to it. Yeah. So, it helped siguro you to appreciate more heavy games.
Yes.
Ako siguro bad timing yung time na yun. Yeah. Pero good thing I give it a try.
So maybe we could try Tidal Blades again.
Well, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Okay, let's give them a chance then.
Okay. Well, siguro pero iba pa rin yun. Dice, just kidding. Yeah, siguro mas lang kami sa Euro games rather than the more the thematic mechanics.
Yes.
All right, so what's yours?
Okay. Next for me is
wow.
It's too heavy. It's Viticulture.
Yeah. Is that your first worker placement game na nagustuhan mo?
I guess hindi ko sure kung siya ba o si Stone Age. Because for sure hindi ko nagustuhan si Lords of Waterdeep. So yun, wala, na-enjoy ko lang si Viticulture, especially with the Tuscany
expansion.
So,
it adds more ways to earn points.
And yun, parang medyo naging sandboxy din siya with the
Yeah.
Tuscany.
Yeah.
So, I enjoyed it na gawa ka lang ng wine, ganyan.
Yeah, the process of making wine.
Yes.
So,
ewan ko, basta I enjoy it.
Or is it because napapractice mo yung you like your strength is more on efficiency. Like efficiency.
Kasi nagagamit yan in everyday life.
Yeah. Actually even yung mga simpleng decision task. Okay. Magtatanong ko sa kanya, ano mas efficient? Gagawin ko muna ba ito or Eurogamer?
Mag-grocery ka ba muna? Tapos habang hinihintay yung laundry o gano'n.
Okay. So yeah,
Wino-work placement ko siya.
Worker placement ako. Nagpi-pick up and deliver din ako.
Ay, pala pick up and deliver.
Baba ka. May delivery ako sa baba. Ayan, pick up and deliver.
So, yan. So, ewan ko, yung pandan, yung Mama and Papa cards adds additional reward start of the game. Then, meron kasi kaming kalaro din before na natuwa lang din ako strategy na that he was earning points kahit wala siyang vineyard.
Wala siyang vineyard, may wine. Yung mga ganun.
May nakakuha siya ng wine. Tapos, nakakuha din siya ng points.
So you like that?
Piso shot.
Yung element ng cards na yun. Other people don't like that. How the cards really are swing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kasi, yun nga, it's sandbox eh. So, it's your option kung asan mo gustong magbigay ng focus.
Yeah.
If you want lang ba dun sa
pag-fulfill ng orders? Or okay.
Magbibigay ka ng tour, ganyan.
Mm-hmm.
So, yun. So, I really like viticulture.
Yeah, viticulture fans, Denmark.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's one of the worker placement games, if I remember correctly, that really hits your liking.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't like viticulture to be played with 6 players because we did that and
ang tagal. It's like a more than 3-hour game.
Yes, parang yung isa mag-yosin na lang. Yosin mo na sa baba.
Bago siya tumira.
Kasi ang tagal eh. So,
tagal.
So yun, it's not recommended for I think 6 players.
Siguro 3 to 4 yung sweet spot.
Yeah. Well, 2.
Yeah. Well, 2. That's good with 2.
Yes, ayun. So, viticulture for me.
Alright, my next game is, na-mention ko na kanina, which is I will always play, which we just recently played. Alright, and we played again. So, Lisboa. Okay, yun. Mali, na-mention ko na siya kanina. Pero sige, I'll mention it again. So, ayan, it's the first Vital Lacerda game that I like, which opened my mind with heavy games, and yeah.
And, well, you didn't like, I think the first Vital Lacerda game that you played was Gallerist, right?
The Gallerist.
But you didn't like
appreciate it that much.
Yeah, because the kick out mechanic.
Yeah, yung kick out mechanic
was kind of confusing for you that time.
Oo, like okay, you were kicked out. Okay, turn mo. After niya, ang tagal pa niya tumira. Okay, sino lang turn. Okay, so something like that. Minsan even in his kick out action, you're observing, okay, ito yung gagawin ko pag turn ko. Pala hindi pa pala ako yung next kasi
na kick out.
So for 3 hours ganun. Ganun ako confused. Okay.
Pero parang may ganun din diba with this Lisboa because you can have a follow action.
Follow action. Okay lang yung follow action because it's still in sequence. Pero yung kick out it's not.
It's medyo confusing.
Medyo confusing.
You'll get the hang of it.
Yeah, that's the mechanic that I don't like on that game. So yeah, it's Lisboa, and ang challenge ko is I'd like to introduce a lot of heavy games, even to players that somehow are not really into heavy games. Challenge ko is teaching heavy games simpler. Kaya I really keep on practicing teaching them. Kasi if you get the hang of it, it's not really that heavy naman eh.
Yes.
Well, all of the games at first lang siguro, like learning, teaching and stuff, like compiling all of those in your head, it's really hard. Pero once you get the hang of it, like play it for a few rounds or a few times, and then you play it regularly. Well, we don't play it regularly nga eh, pero
parang last time we played this 2018 pa.
Grabe, tagal. Oo.
2018.
Yun lang. Ang challenge lang sa ganito, it's really hard to put it on the table.
Mhm.
Pero nakakatuwa kasi these are one of the games, kahit ang tagal-tagal niya nasa shelf, hindi ako naglo-lose heart to let it go. Ganun ako, madali akong magsawa. Like, even pag nalaro ko siya once lang, and then, if I lose interest in playing that game, better, alis ka na dyan kasi ang unti lang ng shelf space natin.
Yes.
So, ganun siya.
Ganun ka rin naman sa food. Kaya hindi
Yeah.
tayo nag-uulit ng food.
So, ayun. So, for me, yeah, it's Lisboa. Do you have other games that you would most likely play?
Most likely play. Well, yun na din. Lisboa
No.
and...
Yeah.
Well, yung mga heavy games, depende nga sa mood eh. For me, depende sa mood. Kasi, like, kunwari, pag nag-aya ka ng board games ng heavy game at 10 p.m., most likely, hindi ang kita.
Well, totoo.
Pero,
Totoo.
unlike yung... Like,
Or pag galing ka sa trabaho, pagod ka na.
yeah.
Oo.
And yung, unlike dun sa Puyatan Gamings, that you could, like, start a game at 10 p.m.
Ay, nakakapagod din yun.
So, hindi ko kaya yung...
Like, sabaw ka na.
Yes. And
Ayun.
Baka pandan. Init ulo.
Okay.
Yes.
Best worker placement ever. Yeah, viticulture. Hey, Puyatan Gaming shoutout. Yeah, I'd like to do a shoutout kay Ivan, kay to Art, si Luvin, si Ian. Yeah. Ito yung mga nakakasama ko. And si Aya, yeah. Where's si Aya? Wala si Aya. Okay. Si Benj, yan. Yung mga yan.
Puyatan Gaming.
Oo. Mga
6 hours playing.
Yeah. Uy, hindi ako kasali doon. Okay. Kasali ka. Okay. Maglalaro pa tayo ng Lisboa, Ivan. Yeah. So yeah, one of my favorites then is On Mars, which I recently taught some of our guys, including Ivan. Ito yung game na I would always like to play. Like, okay, sige, On Mars ulit, sige, let's play it. It's really worth the time na, okay, matagal yung game. It like if you guys all know the game, prepare at least 3 hours for it. Pero it's really worth it. Like, yeah, ang daming moving pieces, ang daming things to consider. Pero it really, it's not that, once you get the hang of it, it's like, yeah, it's more about creating buildings in Mars, and that's it. Basically fulfilling what your goals are, yung sa cards and stuff. And ayan, that's it.
How about for you? What's your most favorite Vital Lacer?
Oh, that's difficult. Pero most probably nasa dalawang to lang. Most favorite, On Mars or Lisboa? On Mars or Lisboa? Siguro the one closest to my heart siguro is Lisboa.
Okay.
Lisboa. I will pick Lisboa. How about you?
Pinag-isipan ko pa kung Vinyos ba or Lisboa.
Mm-hmm.
So, hindi ko din sure.
Okay.
Maybe we have to play it against
Yeah. Vinyos because it's closer to viticulture.
Pero hindi. It's
a different game.
Really different from viticulture. Although it's work placement din siya, diba? But it also adds yung parang yung bumababa yung value nung wine, depende kung saan ilalagay yung barrel mo. Parang sa pipeline. Yung isang part ng pipeline.
Yeah. It's more on producing wines and having them showcased.
Yes.
Viticulture kasi is more on fulfilling order fulfillment. Similar to games like Marco Polo, Clans of Caledonia and stuff. All right. So those are the games that we would most likely play like in any session, like for example, may nakalaan kaming, okay, this Saturday let's play. So what do you want to play? If I pick this, okay, sige, set up mo. So yeah, so those are the games that we would. Yung iba, is some of our games are parang we need to play more to appreciate it more than we don't even know if how long will they last.
As of now.
Okay.
Very dynamic ang ating shelf.
Yeah, very dynamic ang shelf.
And of course, kailangan din very selective din because of shelf space.
Right. So, okay. So, okay.
I want to throw in one more category.
Uy, may bonus category.
Yung bonus category. So, what are the board games that you don't like playing with me?
Okay. I have a couple in mind. I don't like playing with you. like it gets
si Mommy.
okay.
Hi, Mommy. Is watching.
Okay, hello. All right. So, ayun. Siguro number 1 is Celestia.
Okay.
Okay, Celestia.
Lahat daw. Oy, hello Chelsea.
Hello Ate Roan. Shout out to you. Hello Kuya Chris, Ate Chelsea. Thank you for joining. Hey Chelsea. Shout out. Lahat.
Lahat daw ayaw niya akong kalaro.
Okay.
Hindi naman, no.
Hi Auntie and Tito. Okay. So ayun, it's a trap. Yeah, it's a trap. Natrap tayo sa sa question mo. Okay, siguro number 1 is Celestia. Pero in a fun way, hindi naman sa ayaw ko siyang kalaro.
Pero
ako yung napag-iinitan eh. Okay, 6 tayo dun eh. Okay. There is this card in Celestia that lets you hook someone down when the ship is about to go to a next level. To the next level, to the next island. Okay. And pag nakukuha na yung hook na yon, ako yung target. Tayo eh. Ako yung target. Ako lagi yung okay, we do not like cutthroat games but in like party level games na ganun. So ako yung lagi niyang target. So ayun. Minsan lagi kong inuungkat yun.
Iniwan mo ako sa Celestia.
Oo, lagi kong inuungkat sa kanya yun. In a joking way.
Hugot daw, sabi ni Mami.
Okay.
Sabi ni Ate.
Hello. Hugot
talaga.
Hugot, yeah. Hugot. Yeah. So yun. Yun yung
grabe ka, parang once ko lang yung ginawa sa'yo.
I will never forget that. Parang it's like 3 years ago na siguro yun. I forgive you but I will never forget.
Yung tipong okay, I have
okay na. Alis
na natin.
Okay, alis na tayo. Biglang mapasok siya. Teka.
Alam mo lang yun.
Baba ka, hindi ka kasama. Biglang ganon. Tapos ako yung target. Ako lang yung nata-target niya kasi when we're playing with friends.
Kasi masyadong mag-reply sa akin.
Okay, so
even understand. Siya lang kasi yung kaya kong
Ayan.
Yung
so, ganun.
sa iba, natakot ako. Baka mag-away kami.
So ayan. So that's may cutthroat element, but it's in a very tolerable level. Yeah, same sentiment. Hey Sir Freddy, it's an honor to see you here. Thank you for joining. Sir Freddy. Yeah, same sentiment. Okay. So, ikaw.
Ako.
Ano yung game na ayaw mo kong kalaro?
Ano ba? Ano yung naisip ko kanina? Yung hindi ko alam kung Mysterium ba yun. Mysterium ba yung sinabi?
Yeah, Mysterium. Ay, grabe. Okay. Alam nyo ba? Okay, sige, explain mo.
Mysterium kasi, syempre, di ba, you have to give cards clues.
Okay.
Tapos, hindi niya mag-gets kung ano yung gusto kong clue.
Oo, ang weird. Ang weird nung ano niya. Parang it's not intuitive.
Kailangan mo, you must, look into your inner self, kanyan.
So sobrang ang heartfelt ng mga ano niya,
malalim.
ang profound ng mga clues niya. Tapos syempre ako if you're playing the game, it's the game of Mysterium is like she'll be giving pictures and then with those picture you have to identify sino yung killer, sino yung murderer. Like that murderer has pictures, let's say kuwari, ang murderer is the police. So, syempre, she'll be giving pictures that are related to that person. Like, siguro may barrel or ano ba, something like that. That's actually the game. And then, yung mga clues niya, biglang magbibigay ng typewriter. Yan. Tapos, ang meaning niya, type na daw kasi yung lalaking yun. Anong typewriter type niya? Okay, so ganun.
Type niya, kaya, at saka sinisilip
niya. Tapos, may nakasilip sa telescope.
Oo, kasi type nga niya, kaya sinisilip niya.
So Sino
Oh,
makakagets
may
nun?
love letter. Kasi nga type nga niya. Kaya typewriter yung tamang sagot.
Anyway, so ayun. So, di ba? Di ba? So, ayun.
Okay, weird lang siguro.
I also have one game.
Okay.
Okay, give me this. I also will have one game na ayoko kitang kalaro, which is Chinatown. Chinatown. Okay. Okay. In Chinatown, you are like building a business in Chinatown. You're trying to make buildings. And then suddenly yung Chinatown kasi
Trade ka.
yeah, the trading is free flow. Like you could free flow like okay, I have money, would you like to trade some buildings with this amount, so something like that. Okay, so pag ako nakikipag-deal sa kanya, let's say 1:1 yung building laging siya hindi magdagdag ka ng 10,000. Pero kapag yung minsan niya pamangkin namin si Ina, pag makikipag-trade sa kanya or 1:1 mag-oo siya, pero pag ako laging may dagdag, hindi naman niya kailangan yun.
Ayaw ibigay yung
minsan yung ite-trade ko something that she really likes, pero kailangan may bayad akong extra. Ayun, ganun. So, di ba? So, ayun. Pero at the end of the day, at the end of the game, we still laugh about it. Like, okay, it's a fun cut. parang oxymoron. Ayan. So that's how we play. And yeah, inaano ko pa rin sa kanya, hinuhugot ko sa kanya itong mga
China. Ayaw mo ako bigyan ng
sa Chinatown hindi mo nga ako binibigyan ng ng photo, yung photo.
Yung sa studio.
Okay.
Oy. Wala si Ate Ina.
May
work na yun.
Alright. So, yeah, that's I think.
Ay, meron
ka ba? Okay, go.
Grabe naman.
Okay, go.
Forget me
Okay. Sige.
Okay. Yung sa akin, yung isang game din, na ayoko siyang kalaro, is yung Blank Slate.
Okay.
Yun. Kasi,
describe Blank Slate. Actually, nilaro natin to nila Ate Ro and Kuya Chris.
Yes.
Yeah, describe the game.
Ano ba? Yung parang you'll be given
may compound words may tawag doon.
Compound words. Yeah.
Okay, kuwari, there's a word like sun blank. And then you will choose a one word to complete that compound word. So you could either say sunshine, sunrise, sunset. The goal of the game is to match with someone. Only with a person, isang tao. Kasi if you match with you have a pair, kayo lang dalawa yung may ganung clue, you get 3 points. But if you were multiple, like more than 2 kayong nag-match nun, 1 point lang kayo. So ganun.
Yes. Minsan piso shot lang.
Para
magka-points ka lang.
Pero kung wala kang ka-match, you don't have a point. So it's like just one pero in the opposite way.
Yes. So, kapag nilalaro namin yung
blank slate,
hindi kami nagmamatch.
Ito ba yung kaya na Kuya Chris, yung when we're playing with Ate Ro? Okay.
Hindi, pati yung Christmas party kayo sa baba.
Okay.
So parang mas nakaka-connect pa ako kina Benjo, kina Naz.
Kay Chelsea.
May Chelsea, ayan. So mas nakaka-connect pa ako nun. Parang isang time, yung isang word, parang Spanish blank.
Oo nga. Ako yun. Sabi ko,
sabi niya sa akin,
nagbibigay pa ako ng clue like, oy, paborito mo to paborito mo to.
Favorite mo to, sabi niya. Tapos iniisip ko, favorite ko bang Spanish sardines? Spanish sardines yung naisip ko.
Spanish bread!
Nung nag-reveal na, ang sagot niya, Spanish bread, ako Spanish sardines. Favorite ko naman talaga yung Spanish bread. Pero hindi
niya lang naisip that time. Diba? So yeah, that's the fun of the game.
Fun kami. We don't finish each other's sandwiches. So yeah. So yun.
All right. So anything else? May gusto ko pa idagdag?
Yun lang. Most of the time, okay ka naman kalaro.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Again, she's my play group, and yeah, I play with other people, like especially now online. Everything is online, so even after this, I can go back to the computer and ask someone who, let's play. So it's so very easy to get to play with people. Pero ayun. Okay, here's the episode. All right. Actually, Denmark commented the episode of where we get inspired by our topic today. So I highly suggest. Okay.
We really recommend that you also check out Denmark and Rugen's video. Or
Yeah,
so,
kasi it gives you the goal of that video is to give players like or to give people opinions from someone who really does not play like as Denmark does. Like, okay, yung opinion ng wife niya, how she gets in the
Yeah.
hobby, what are the games that she likes, and maybe it might give you a hint then, like if you wanted to play with your SO with someone you were always with, and then medyo challenging siguro in your part to share your hobby, to share your passion. Maybe siguro start with baby steps.
Yep.
Or ayun, or with
and at the same time, they would ano yun, straight from the meeples this Friday.
yeah,
by
they
Denmark
will be
and
having their
Rugen.
is that the
First
first
episode?
episode? Yeah. So part of Variable Plays network. Yeah, one of siguro hindi lang kami yung couple who really plays. It's Denmark and Rugen. I highly suggest that you watch their show, so that yeah, you could get some tips, or maybe I don't know, some tips on games that plays very well with two, especially ngayon, like you were with your SO, your wife, your girlfriend, boyfriend, or whosoever, okay, that you are playing with. And yeah, most of our games naman are, it's not two player games, but
Works well with two players.
are yeah, are good with two. So that's our goal actually. Yeah, that's the goal of our chat, or of our segment, is to help people share experiences, especially with two players. And ayun, and ang maganda rin kay Larugin, kasi kami we really try to evade or avoid yung conflict, pero sila naman on the other hand, mas gusto nila yon, like they're what do you call that,
They enjoy.
yeah, they enjoy yung pagiging competitive with each other. Okay, so ayan, yeah, yes,
First episode.
okay, first episode, yeah, first episode. Ronnie, teach us how you wrap your wrap. Okay, tulad nito, how do you board game? Okay,
Should we make an episode for that? Medyo
maybe
na-pressure ako.
maybe
We're not crazy people naman, di ba?
actually madali lang siya, pero yung ang secret recipe lang na secret recipe is a hair dryer lang.
Hair
Kailangan
dryer, and you need 2 sets of hands. I mean,
yeah,
I can't
at least
do it.
someone who will hold the game, and then who will, while drying it, yung taga spread para yung plastic, it really goes flat
Yep.
to the surface. So yeah,
So,
yun yung ano niya.
I don't know if we'll make a content for that.
Well,
maybe.
that's a hint. Maybe.
Maybe.
Pwede.
We'll never know.
Pwede. Thank you for the idea, Fred. And yeah, maybe we could invite people then, like to share ideas, to to discuss things that we like, to share opinions and stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, I think that's it for tonight.
Yeah, but
okay, let's go with the comments.
Kio's question.
Ay, yeah. Oh, okay, let's go back to Kio's question, yung pang Miss Universe na question mo. If you had to compare each other to a board game, which ones you would be? Hindi ko pa siya maiisip. Pambihira.
Target, kasi may Fata Morgana doon.
Okay.
Sounds like, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know right now, actually.
Really. Siguro I would be siguro if I'm to compare to each other to a board game. Okay. Is it a specific board game name, or is it like a board game mechanic ba to? I would choose
board game.
Siguro I
think
board game.
Talaga,
Okay. Siguro I would be Cubitos kasi I look like a cube.
For each
Ganun ba yun?
Ano yun? Compare each other. So, what would you compare me to?
Okay. Yun ba yung question? Okay, ang hirap
Yes.
naman ito. Siguro ikaw ay
Hirap.
siguro siguro you would be love letter.
Ay,
Kasi love kita. Yay! Joke.
guys, sorry. I'm so
May
sorry.
mga cheesy moments.
Sorry.
Okay, wala akong maisip eh. Kiyo, ang hirap nito Siguro
Oo.
magandang topic to next episode no.
Pwede.
Yun lang. Tapos sasabihin lang natin and then babay na tayo. Ang hirap naman ito. Okay, you caught us off guard.
Yes. Pag-isipan mo na namin. Medyo nahirapan.
Alam ko na.
Okay. Sige, wala pa lang next episode regarding dito.
Okay. Meron ka ba naisip sa akin?
Ikaw muna, Manu.
Okay. Okay. You are siguro you are pret-a-porter.
Bakit?
Because you are like a fashion person.
Okay.
So yeah, you like dresses, you like makeups, or you have passion for that.
Okay.
I siguro ganun. Or rococo, something like that.
Mananahi.
Yeah. Ikaw?
Ikaw, ano pa? Sabi ko nga target, di ba? Joke.
Ano ba yun? Parang walang sense. May patang Morgana lang.
May patang Morgana.
Okay.
I guess Seven Wonders.
Why?
Kasi yun yung nakikita ko dito. Joke.
Okay.
Seven Wonders kasi it can have depth.
Depth.
Yes. It can have depth. At the same time, if
it's strategic yet tactical.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I think ganun. If you get to know Morgan better, parang there's more depth. Diba?
Wow.
May depth
Okay. Wow. Okay. Yung mga sensible kausap.
Yes.
Yan.
Yes, correct.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, more episodes. Yeah, thanks, Kelly. We'll try our best. Just tune in lang sa Variable Play. There will be a lot of us will be sharing content, not just us. Nandiyan si Soy. Try subscribing to his channel, yung Pinoy Meeple. Sobrang cool nun. And they're informative. Pati yung TikTok namin andun. Okay.
Pag yung promote.
Yung TikTok. Okay. And then
I think tomorrow is news.
Yeah, news. Denmark, si Jake, and si
Yes.
Ronan. All right. And then what else?
With the latest board game news.
Latest board game news. Oo. Mga Squirtle yung mga yon. And then Thursday, the normal open game night with Ron, Javi, with the Denmark.
So medyo fully packed itong last week of July natin.
Every Saturday, si Clint, saka si Soy, and si Marlon for the solo board gamers. And then we also have Danny Lin from Monkey Plays, who shares tips, who shares unboxing videos, checking out what's in the box. I might do unboxing videos then siguro in the future para just to ayun, ang dami kong i-unbox eh. Okay. Tapos what else? Sino ba din natin? Okay, sila Sir Freddy, sila Nico, and si Ron.
Yes,
Larong atin. So yeah, and then
for the game designers.
Yeah, game designers locally, local game designers natin. And then sa Sunday, okay, yung mga gusto magpabatak, yan si Ron at saka si Gabay. And we also have Filipintados coming up. Yeah, straight from the Meeple's mouth. Yan, Friday. It's a couple rin. Yan. Makulit yun. Sobrang pag pinanood mo yung straight from the Meeple's mouth, siguro kumanda na kayong tumawa. Ang kulit ni Rogin eh. Nakakatuwa siyang
panoorin. And Sunday morning's workout.
Yeah, Sunday morning with Ron. Yeah. And for MTG players, kung may nag-MTG dito on Sunday, si Javi has a segment on
Sunday Night Magic.
Dapat may tayo eh, parang
turo-turo na lang. Next time.
So yeah, so I think that's it. Thank you guys for watching. And yeah, nakaka-overwhelm, nakakataba ng puso to see you guys supporting and all the comments, nakakatuwa. And yeah.
So that's it for episode 1.
That's it for episode 1.
Shout out to KB.
Oh, shout out to KB Villanueva to yeah.
To our original playgroup.
Yeah, he visited us last night tapos hindi ko na natin napansin.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of our original play group. When we were living in when I was living in a boarding house. So yung mga ka-boardmates ko sila yung play group ko. Who really started or helped me develop the passion
Also
for
the
this hobby.
passion,
Yeah.
also yung gusto for
Yeah. Oo, yung Let's Scratch. Oo. Mga Let's Scratch. Ayan, si Art. Yeah, okay. Puyatan Gaming Unite. Okay, Art, thank you for dropping by. Art is one of our friends from
international friends.
Yeah,
International friends.
international friends. Yeah, from Japan. Okay, Art. And he also has his own streaming. I hope makapag-stream ka rin, Art. Okay.
Yep.
And yan, walang ano man. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much, guys. And we really hope to see you soon. God bless and have a great night, everyone.
Play more board games.
Play more board games. And thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. All right.